Hey, sorry about that volume. But, yeah, I had my mic on. Whoops. to do with this. I think it's pretty much finished as far as what it is. So I'm going to play it through one more time. And we'll see where we're ready for mastering. Reason is so fun, but you know it takes practice, years and years of practice. think we're ready to master. Just gonna go through the rack real quick. Make sure everything is in order. Nothing running when it's not supposed to. Yep, yep. Yep, yep. Good, 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 good. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. Good. Good, good, good. Ah, what's this? Did I never? Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. That sample that we didn't want or even need. What is this?
Getting dumb.
Oh, that's a vocal. Oh, we didn't. Oh. Okay, got some work to do here. Hold on.
Cold getting dumb. 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 Cold getting Cold getting dumb.
Okay, just to polish it off and round off the upper transients. Compress it a little bit. Don't need to compress that. Don't need to compress that. Good, 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 good. Cool. Alright. Let's see. Save it. Okay, so we're gonna start mastering this, and the way I master this track, or tracks really, more or less just set each channel down to about minus 15.5 decibels, so I give it plenty of headroom. I've already, adjusted levels in the instruments themselves, so I don't need to do it further in the fader. But this isn't necessarily the right or wrong way to do it. It's just the way I like to do it. And then we're gonna keep the master channel at 0. I put it in negative 15 in previous versions of Reason, but with the SSL mixer I just keep it at 0. It's just what I've learned to like. But yeah, each combinator and channel I'm going to set to minus 15 decibels. So let's do that. it doesn't really matter what I do with the sidechain because it's already at the source is there, but it's zero. It's still, zero or not zero. Negative infinity decibels, as in silent. So it doesn't really matter what I set this to. Just got to make sure each one is at 15.56. Five, six. Okay, cool. We're in good shape. Alright, so now those are all down, so we have plenty of headroom to mess with and master with. And let's see. Okay. Let's crank this back up here. Got our end marker set. Everything is set to go. Sidechain is not running correct. It's already being triggered by the MIDI. Awesome. Okay. Export song is audio file. That harder sheet minus 15.56. Yes. 4824. Go. We're off. Let's see here. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to save the file. It's minus 15 as well. Sorry about that, guys. It just kind of dropped the connection again. So this will be a 3-part day 4. Okay, so saving the file here. Perfect. Okay, so again, sorry about that, guys. Just dropped the connection, which is lovely. But we're back. I do believe. Yes, okay, cool. And just exported the file, minus 15.56 decibels to give it plenty of headroom to master with. Then we're going to master in Ableton with Ozone 4. Let's see what we can do. So, I'm going to close this and bear with me for a sec while I get this all set up. Still here though, so there we go. Of course it's not going to rewire. There's multiple instances. Alright, there we go. Let's see here. Properties. Refresh. Nope. Nope. Not that one. Not that one. Yep, there we go. Alright, we're in. Sweet. Alright, Ableton. Not responding. Oh, it just closed. Why did it do that? Let's run it again. Sorry about this, guys. There we go. Properties, refresh, Ableton. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let's go to our desktop. That harder shit isn't here, which is weird. So I'm just gonna do it like this. Harder shit, -15, throw it in. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Right here, drop the track into Ableton. Let's get started. Hey guys, sorry again. It just keeps dropping the connection. I need to get a better router. To be honest, it's a little old, but thanks for bearing with me. Part 4 of day 4. You know, I'm not going to increase the input. I'm going to keep it at its source level because if people want it louder, they can just turn up the volume. I don't want to be part of the loudness war, so I'm just going to keep it where it is. It sounds good, to be honest. Yo, TDE, how's it going, man? Just doing some mastering. Been having some internet issues, so this is like the fourth part of day 4 already. It's been splitting up on me a bunch, but yeah. We're still online, we're still doing it, but just chugging along. Got some mastering almost finished up, basically. We're almost basically done with it. I was just saying earlier, I don't want it to be like too loud. I don't want it to be competing with like, oh, it just sounds so loud. Like if people want it to be loud, they can turn it up. I still want like the dynamic range to be preserved. And even if you look at like the waveforms in my other tracks, they're like smaller than other people's, but like they're still big. So I'm just gonna keep it the way I like. Learning mastering, I learned on YouTube. I learned from a couple places. I learned from hold on a sec. I learned from Dubspot and Point Blank. And yeah, definitely trial and error. Absolutely. A lot of trial and error. Like this mastering process is a little more trial and error. But there's also this guy named DJ Vespers that did a mastering tutorial for Ozone 4. That's what I'm using now, so. Let's see. I don't need this anymore. Let's see, this is Dirty Sheet. Master. Or harder sheet. Yeah, well, like they're really good. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a lot. That's quite a bit. Oh well, not mastering tutorials, but like just like sound creation tutorials. For Reason, like Lucky Date's pretty cool. He does some pretty cool stuff. Keep it at 14. Yeah, 2.3. Call it good. EQ, it's matching. It's doing its thing. Just kind of raising up that higher frequency, get a little more sheen. Yeah, all right. I like it. I like it. So. Pensado's Place, the most advanced one. Hold on a sec. Hold on. I need... What? Hold on. Say Pensado's Place, but... Mastering Honey. Pensado's Place. Hold on. I'm writing that down. Place. YouTube, right? Yeah, okay. YouTube. Tutorial. And even if it's not like with Reason or Ableton, you can still like transfer the concepts to, you know, whatever you want. So, hell yeah. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the track... I mastered it. It, you know, just did some multi-band compression. Did some stereo imaging, very light, just to kind of widen out the higher frequencies. Maximizer to get it nice and loud. But before that, I set them all down to negative 15.56 decibels in Reason, and then exported it this way. And then I got a matching EQ. I wanted to use the EQ representation from Stay Loose. You should know. That sounds really dope. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Pensado's Place. I got it written down right here. Probably gonna check it out after I get done with this. But yeah, so I got the matching EQ on Stay Loose, and that was really actually a loud track. I was like, Jesus. So I'm glad I'm kind of turning it down a bit, to be honest. Gives me more room to mess with it. So, yeah. Kind of got the higher end EQ, a little up more, mids up more. So, let's give it a whirl here. We're going to listen to it. I'm just going to take a look at the EQ. So, you know, it sounds like Pensado's place is pretty big. That sounds dope. I can't believe I never heard that before. You should it's not really related. I mean, it is related sort of. Check out what's it called? Mass Appeal. They have Rhythm Roulette. Basically, they get like artists to go to like a vinyl store, and they pick out 3 vinyls blindfolded, and then they try to make a track by sampling it. It's super dope. But they have other stuff. But yeah, so cool. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright. We're back. So, yeah, I'm going to play the track out real quick. I'm just going to hear how it sounds. I'm going to take a look at the Spectrum EQ while it's doing it. We'll go from there. Come on, Internet. Don't film me now. Yeah, no, TD, I totally hear you.
What?
But, sidechain to another track. No. Yeah. And then freeze and flatten. I bet that takes so much. And I guess consolidating wouldn't do anything because it wouldn't make it an audio track. Like, you have to freeze it. That sucks. No, I hear you. Especially, like, if it's sidechained to a bunch of other stuff. I mean, I guess what you could do, it might be a workaround, is essentially like export whatever the sidechain source is as an audio clip, and then re-import it, and then use that as the source. If it was MIDI, that would probably save a little CPU because then you can freeze and flatten the other MIDI. So, like, if you're sidechaining MIDI with MIDI and Ableton, it might be easier, like I said, if you just exported it as an audio track, the source, and then, drop it back in, re-export the whole thing as another audio clip, and then you should be good. Might be a workaround. So, I think we're good on this track. Why that? Well, here's the thing. When it comes to MIDI and Ableton, like, it's using a lot of resources. Ableton's just, it uses more. It really does. It's more versatile. So therefore it has to use more CPU for things. Well, I don't know. Reason's new Reason 8. It does a lot of things that Ableton does, but I still like Ableton just for how easy it is to do things with audio and MIDI. But it's just like you have to more or less export it as audio and to save CPU. And even then, it's still a lot. Like when I run a vocoder and a VST with a audio clip, just that alone, it's pretty taxing. But I think this track is pretty much done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set the preferences to ASIO. And we'll make it through a better sound source. I have to do it through DirectX on Twitch, so. I heard Bitwig is really cool. I heard Bitwig is like it allows you to get more creative a lot faster. That's what I heard. I read in Future Music too. Right. Yeah. No. Macs are really solid for music making. Like that's what I see a lot of pros using. But part 5. We're almost done anyway. So. But, sorry about that, yeah, jeez Louise. We're pretty much done with it anyway, so all I gotta do now is just export it. I'm not going to do any dithering. I don't really care about dithering. That's just personal preference. But I do make the final master 44 kilohertz, 16 bits, CD quality. I do all the composition, everything in 48. But for Twitch, I had to put it in 44, so I kind of went back and forth. So it's kind of weird, but it still should be okay. But I'm gonna call it. I've been thinking about this. I'm thinking about this for a couple days now. I'm gonna call it. I think he says "Cold Get It Done," but I want to call it "Cold Get Dumb." So that's what I'm gonna call it. Andrew Von Bosher, "Cold Get Dumb," original mix. And then also, I'm then going to start a new SoundCloud account. It'll be like ABB Twitch. I think that's exactly what it's going to... No, it's going to be ABB Workouts, actually. ABB Workouts. And I'm gonna drop the link there. And that way you guys can download it, mess with it, do whatever you want with it. But I'm also going to upload these videos on YouTube, so that way you can always go back to them. Quality of the video won't be the best, but you can still get the gist of it. Alright, that's it. Got a track. It is mastered, it is ready to go. And again, just used Isotope Ozone 4. Didn't do any presets, just did a matching EQ for a track already made. Made it louder with the maximizer. Compressed each band, 4 bands, to make it a little tighter. Barely wide the higher frequencies, just to give it a little more space. Barely. So, that's it. So, we're pretty much done. I'm gonna go online real quick after this. Create that SoundCloud. Upload the videos. And then, yeah. You can go pick it up, do what you gotta do. So yeah, let's see here. All done. Boom. Alright guys, so I'm gonna take a quick 30-minute break or so, and then I'm gonna get back on, and I think I'm gonna play some Stepmania. So see you guys in a bit, okay? Thanks so much. And yeah, I will drop those links in the chat real quick once I got the SoundCloud profile created, and we're all set. See you guys.